Now let us look at a few problems on determining the equivalent resistance. If you see this type of circuit, first of all, in which 5 impedances or 5 resistance are connected in this manner, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then first you have to check it for a Wheatstone bridge in a balanced condition. Now how to check? Let me call this resistance 1, this is resistance 2, this is resistance 3, this is resistance 4, and this is resistance 5. Now if you see this kind of relation holds, that is R1 by R2 is equals to R3 by R4, that is R1 by R2 is equals to R3 by R4, or you can say R1 R4 is equals to R2 R3, that is product of opposite branches being equal, that is 1 into 6 is equals to 3 into 2. You can see here 1 into 6 is equals to 3 into 2. That means this circuit is under balanced condition. In such case, in a balanced condition, we can neglect this resistance. Okay, you can remove this resistance. Now if we remove this resistance, the circuit will look like this. You can see here I have removed this resistance R5. Now this resistance and this resistance 1 and 3 are in series and 2 and 6 are in series. Now if you further simplify this, it will come out to be, yes, 3 plus 1 is equals to 4 and 2 plus 6 is equals to 8. Okay. Now see here, these two are in parallel. So R equivalent at the terminal AB is equals to be 4 into 8 divided by 4 plus 8. That is the formula for parallel connection. So it will come out to be 32 by 12, which is 8 by 3 ohms. Now what if this resistance was not 6? Instead, it was 3 ohm. So this is not a balanced condition. You can see here 1 into 3 is not equals to 3 into 2. Okay. Then in such case, how to calculate the R equivalent? You can see here this resistance and this resistance are not in parallel. Why? Because you can see here one of the terminal is common, but the other terminals are not common because there is a resistance in between them. You can see here there is no resistance in series and parallel. You cannot further simplify it. This is not in series, neither they are in parallel. So what to do? So we will go for transformation. That is what we have studied, delta to star and star to delta. Okay. You can see here there is a 2 delta connection, that is this one and this one. Okay. So we will convert one of the delta into a star connection. But converting delta to star is easier for this delta. Why? Because you can see here all the resistance are equal. Okay. So we have a shortcut, that is Z star is equals to Z delta by 3. What is the impedance? Z delta is equals to 3 ohm. So 3 divided by 3. So the Z star is equals to 1 ohm. So I have converted this delta into a star. So it will look like this. Okay. I have converted this delta into a star. Now each impedance will be equal to, each resistance will be equal to 1 ohm. Okay. Now once we have transformed this delta into a star, now I can remove this delta. Okay. Now you can clearly see there is a series combination. This 1 ohm and 1 ohm is in series. This 2 and 1 ohm are in series. Now if you further simplify this, it will come out to be 1 plus 1 is equals to 2 and 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. And this is 1 ohm here. So RAB will be equal to, parallel combination of this will be 2 into 3 divided by 2 plus 1 plus this is in the series plus 1. Okay. So it will come out to be 2.2 ohms. Okay.